Greetings. All right, gang, we're gonna do this again. This time we're gonna take you through the gold layout here at Beaver Branch. All right, here we are on hole number 1, 380 feet. It doubles up as blue and gold, so a number of these holes are gonna share the same tee pad and basket. But as we go along, I'll try to point out. I think I was like 52 feet or something like that. Little 3 action on hole 1. Maybe get it 1/3 of the time. And on to hole number 2 here. I'm throwing a VIP Gatekeeper, probably my favorite upshot disc. Tagging down a little 22 footer. Here I'm throwing a Deputy 200 footer or 220 footer, and then little circle 1X putt. Here we're going for a gold pin, so the pin is to the left of the normal basket, which was in that view there. I kicked so that I could work my way through this other fairway area into a little forehand flick shot up. Just got to worry about it getting to the pavement there, and it was short of the pavement. Pavement is OB, so that was a relief. Collected the 3. Here I'm throwing a retro fuse. Just letting it break over to the right, staying away from the right side on this round. And falling short on about a 30-foot putt. Collecting a number 3. So hole 5 got broken in half when hole 9 was taken out, so we're using the second half of hole 5 to make hole 6. Hole 6 gold plays straight down the driveway at 260 feet. Driveway / pavement is OB. Wind grabbed a hold of this one and took it pretty far to the left, leaving a little bit of a tester putt here. And we're off to hole number 7. Hole 7 here, I'm throwing a retro fuse, and it goes very far to the right, and I am in scramble mode. Can't quite get out. And I'm gonna end up pitching up here for a 4. Not ideal, but you just roll with it. Here I threw the new Opto River through that little gap there to the right of the Mando, and it got pretty far to the left. Left me pinched off to hit that putt, so collected an easy 3. Here I'm throwing that same Opto River. Snapping it straight. This hole I think is like 320. It's a gold hole, so you're going past that short blue basket, which I'll show here. And we're going across the creek, which is OB. So we're going past that about another 120 feet. And I got almost pin deep and to the left and take an easy 3. After 9 holes, the score is -1, 26 shots. Hole 10 is one of our 2 par 4 holes right now. This tees off about 160 feet behind the blue tee where that bench is. The optimal landing area here is across the creek here, across that bridge, and then you can kind of pitch up a straight right to left shot into that where the basket is there. Here I went off the fairway and had to throw kind of an Anheuser flex shot, which ended up on the other side of the cedar tree, and I collected a par. So it's I think an easy par 4, but can cause trouble. Here the wind was doing all sorts of weird things. There was a headwind, a left to right. I threw the Ballista Pro, just trying to throw it low and straight at it, and it flipped over and went into the right here, where I had a shot down this little pathway for an easy 3. Can see that the trees are marked there next to the baskets. Here I'm throwing the Opto River. I had a good shot on it the other day. This time I had a tailwind and it faded out pretty good, and I ended up off the fairway over here to the left. Now I did have a nice little hyzer shot here with the soft harp, which did not go in the creek, which is OB. So I got a lucky 3 in my mind here. That hole plays like a 3.5, 3.6 range. Here I'm throwing a Raider, trying to get it a little bit higher than that. You can see it went over top of the short basket. And the short basket is about 120 feet short of the long basket right now. Because of all the water in the background there, we moved this basket up. Looking back at the fairway here, you can see the short basket and now the long basket. And then ideally, if it dries up, we'll put the basket back where you see the pin there, where that white pin is, to put it back at the 540 foot range. Here I throw a bit of a worm burner. And then I go to a flick shot here with the harp and don't quite get it over enough, and end up collecting a nice 4 on kind of a shared blue gold hole. Probably should have been an easy par. And here I don't throw the Maverick high enough, but I hit the fairway enough to get an easy 3 to where I can flick this up. I'm just throwing a flick with a deputy. Not really a shot through that gap there, so go ahead and collect another 3. Here, this tee pad is, I want to say 120 to 140 feet longer than the blue tee pad, and you can see the basket off in the distance. Here I'm slamming a Ballista Pro through the gap. And if you get through the gap here, this is showing you back looking towards the tee. It opens up to the left. So as my Ballista Pro hyzered out, I ended up really safe over here to the left. And I'm just going to take the harp and throw a spike hyzer, a chip hyzer at the basket and collect a birdie 3. So this was the other par 4. Really, it's a par 4 because I don't really think you can deuce it. Hole 17, I saw it off and kicked down early left. And this is just a view of the fairway that you can take. I'm obviously going through the left side of the fairway. It is a right to left shot. It's meant to be played as a right-hand, backhand hyzer shot. Here we are on hole 18, wrapping up the round. I'm going to throw the blue Ballista Pro here, which is like my least stable one with a tailwind. And I don't know, I get somewhere like around 380 feet. This hole is about 415. And I tap the basket. That camera angle was just showing you the distance between the blue basket and the gold basket, which is around 110 feet or so. It was a fun round. Definitely great to get out and throw some plastic. We hope that you get the chance to do the same. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.